In the world of politics, it's not uncommon for candidates to share personal anecdotes about their past experiences and entrepreneurial ventures. However, for People's Action Party, PAP, candidate Edward Chia, a recent response to criticism over his alleged hamster breeding activities has left the internet abuzz. The non-profit group Hamster Society Singapore had taken issue with an anecdote where Chia, then just 10 years old, had bred and sold hamsters at a price of $3 each. Hamster Society Singapore condemned the practice as illegal and irresponsible, citing concerns about animal welfare. The group pointed out that the information had been taken down from the PAP website, indicating that Chia's team was actively working to address the concerns. But the question remains, is the way Chia framed his childhood experience enough to alleviate concerns about his handling of animal welfare? Hamster breeding without a license, a serious offense in Singapore. In Singapore, unlicensed breeding and selling of pets is a serious offense. According to the Animal and Veterinary Service, AVS, the law prohibits the breeding, selling, or trading of any animal, including hamsters, without a valid license. The regulations are in place to protect animals from exploitation and ensure that those breeding and selling animals are held accountable for their actions. Under Singapore's law, anyone found guilty of breaching the regulations can be fined up to $500 and face imprisonment for up to 3 months. Furthermore, the AVS has the power to revoke any license or impose additional penalties on individuals who fail to comply with the regulations. Concerns raised by Hamster Society Singapore. The Hamster Society Singapore expressed concerns that Chia's anecdote may have inadvertently encouraged the breeding of hamsters without proper licenses and care. They emphasized that animals should never be viewed as products to be exploited for profit. A call for compassion and responsibility. Animals are not products. Whether it's hamsters, dogs, cats, rabbits, lives should never be reduced to dollar signs. Breeding without a license isn't just illegal. It's irresponsible, said the Hamster Society Singapore. Furthermore, it often leads to the abandonment of animals and poor health conditions. Entrepreneurship is important, but compassion and responsibility must come first, especially when lives are involved. Entrepreneurship is important, but compassion and responsibility must come first, especially when lives are involved, said the society. Chia's response. A step in the right direction. Chia responded to the criticism by acknowledging the concerns raised by the Hamster Society Singapore and stating that he was open to supporting the society's work in the future. I had a good conversation with the Hamster Society of Singapore regarding a childhood experience I had shared, he wrote in a Facebook post. They expressed concerns that the sharing may inadvertently encourage the breeding of hamsters. I look for opportunities to support the work of Hamster Society Singapore in the future. Netizens were divided on Chia's actions, with some expressing concern about his handling of animal welfare and others defending his actions as a reflection of youthful curiosity. While it's unclear whether Chia's response adequately addresses the concerns raised by the Hamster Society Singapore, it's clear that the issue has sparked a lively debate about compassion and responsibility in entrepreneurship. The importance of addressing animal welfare concerns in the context of the upcoming general election. Chia's response highlights the importance of addressing animal welfare concerns. As a politician, it's essential to prioritize compassion and responsibility when it comes to animal welfare. While Chia's story may seem like a trivial matter, it raises questions about the values and principles that underpin our society. As a society, we have a responsibility to protect animals and ensure that their welfare is taken seriously. Chia's response demonstrates a willingness to listen to concerns and learn from his mistakes, but it's essential to go beyond mere words and take concrete actions to protect animal welfare. Key points. Conclusion. Hamster breeding without a license is illegal in Singapore. The Hamster Society Singapore has raised concerns about Chia's alleged hamster breeding activities. Chia's response has sparked a debate about compassion and responsibility in entrepreneurship. The debate surrounding Chia's hamster breeding activities serves as a reminder of the importance of prioritizing animal welfare and compassion in our society. As we move forward to the upcoming general election, it's essential to address these concerns and demonstrate a commitment to protecting the welfare of animals.